Good morning, ladies, and welcome to Prep Week. This is the beginning of an incredible journey for each and every one of you. I just wanted to come on here and introduce the program again, what the Fast Way to Fat Loss is all about. Go over a few things with you, what your days and weeks are going to look like as far as the foods and the workouts. We're going to go over the comprehensive guide this morning as well. And then I'm going to go over kind of some rules and expectations from me as your coach and what I expect. So I have this recorded on my phone. I'm going to use my computer, so I'm going to be going back and forth, just FYI. Okay, so first of all, I need all of you all to fill out the new client assessment if you haven't done so already. Also, the new client assessment is in the pinned post on our Facebook page. If you scroll up to the top and find that, it's a Google Docs. Fill it out, and then it'll send to me. Also, please go back and look at the post from Saturday or Sunday that I put up there, and introduce yourself to the group of ladies and your goals for the program. We all kind of want to get to know each other because only a few of us actually know one another. All right, so in this video, I'm going to go over the comprehensive guide. The comprehensive guide is in the portal, the email that I sent to you that gave you the link to the private portal that you'll be using the next 7 weeks with the password. I would save that to your phone, to your computer, make a tab for it so that you don't have to always go back to Facebook to log in to find it. So if you will go, first of all, before we go over the comprehensive guide, just want to go over a few things. Kind of people have asked, like, what is Prep Week? The purpose of this is to give you all the background and all the information you need to give you 100% set up for success. When we start next Monday, we're going to go all in next Monday with everything. So all of this week is all the videos and stuff that we're going to be going and what you're going to be watching and learning is to kind of set you up to start next Monday going at it hardcore, and then it's the 7 weeks. So it's a 6-week program. We have an additional week of Prep Week to give you all the information. Why does the program work? Well, first of all, it's healthy fat loss. It's increasing your adrenals. It can increase your hormone health. And my favorite part about the program is that it's actually meant to be sustainable. It's not a quick fix. This is not a fad diet. This is something that is for you all. The next 7 weeks are to set you up to sustain it, making it a lifestyle. The other thing is I need you to take your measurements. If you haven't filled out the new client assessment, then you haven't taken your measurements yet. You need your arms, your bust, your waist, your thighs, your calves, your hips, and your butt. Maybe you don't want to do that, but you're going to want to see your results at the end. Also, take those before and after photos. I know you may not want to. You do it in your bras, do it in your workout clothes, whatever it is, take the before and after. I promise you, you're going to want to see the end. You're going to want to see that progress. Take it today, and then take it in 3 weeks, and then take it at the end. The number on the scale, you're going to get on that scale in the beginning to put what you weigh, and then you're going to stay off of it till the end, because the number on this scale doesn't give you an accurate number, because we are losing fat, building muscle. We're building lean muscle, and that muscle weighs more than fat. So it's not going to be a good indicator of your success. All right. I'll talk more about the scale later. All right. Open up the comprehensive guide on your computer, and we're going to go over that. As you can see, you scroll through, and it gives you some information about the carb cycling and the intermittent fasting. So those two techniques themselves those are the two main strategies for the fat loss in the Faster Way to Fat Loss program. They are the most important techniques that we use. So because they are so important, I'm going to do 2 different videos. One on Thursday about intermittent fasting and one on Friday about carb cycling. So you can read through the comprehensive guide to kind of give you a little bit of background information, but then I'm going to dive deeper Thursday and Friday to give you more information on that. If you have questions about those techniques, please wait until I post those videos, and then you can ask your questions then regarding intermittent fasting and carb cycling. All right, so keep scrolling down and you will see an overview of the food cycle, the food cycle schedule in the program. So if you see there, day 1, which is Monday, is our low carb day. Day 2, Tuesday, also low carb. Day 3 and day 4, regular macro days. Day 5 is a low macro. Day 6 is a regular macro, and day 7 is a low macro. So let's go back to the low carb days. So Monday and Tuesday are low carb days. You will see that we pair low carb days with HIIT, which is high intensity interval training, Tabata or sprint training. Because the reason that we pair those workouts with the low carb days is because we want to totally deplete those glycogen stores in our body and use fat as our burning fuel. That's the point of it. It's the secret sauce to the program. That's how we're going to get that fat loss. And then by working out smarter and pairing it with the right nutrition, you become extremely successful in your fat loss journey. So HIIT, Tabata, usually Monday. Tuesdays are sprint trainings. Tuesdays, if you have a spinning class, those are great days for your sprint training. Maybe you don't have access to anything to do your sprint training. Do HIIT both days, do HIIT one day, and Tabata on a Tuesday. So any questions when that comes around, please let me know. On your low carb days, you are going to want to eat foods that are high in fat and don't have many or any carbs. So you're going to want to stay away, no vegetables, no potatoes, sweet potatoes, quinoa, beans are high in carbs, corn's high in carbs. Other vegetables that are good, Brussels sprouts, broccoli, cauliflower, your kale, your spinach, your romaine lettuce, all of that stuff is good. But these are the days you're going to want to get a lot of cheeses, a lot of goat cheese or feta cheese or almond butter, avocado, peanut butter, all of those foods that are high in fat are going to be your foods that you're going to eat on your low carb days. On your regular macro days, so Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday, those regular macro days are paired with strength training. We are going to build back up our glycogen stores in our body, and then come Monday, Tuesday, we're going to deplete it again. But on those regular macro days, we're building those glycogen stores up. They're paired with strength training. So those are the days where we have you eat the proteins, you eat your carbs and your fats. You're going to want to eat lots of fruits, lots of veggies, your lean meats. Stay away from foods that are high in fat. That's what we're going to be working on. Low macro days, as you can see, they are paired with active recovery. Active recovery simply means you can either rest or do an active recovery workout, which is yoga, Pilates, long walks. Maybe you wanted these, for those of you all that do some, running 2 to 4 days a week, then these are the days you can do your running, 2 to 4 miles or whatever. Swimming is another good one that you have. But if you don't want to exercise these days, again, rest is important. So if you feel like your body's hurting, you're sore, whatever, rest. Your body needs it. You don't feel well that day, take a rest. Look over that. Look over in detail the foods, what they want you to consume, what you want to stay away from on those days. So the basis of the program, we're going to eat the right macros at the right time for the right reasons. Those are the three. That's the big thing. You're going to lift heavy to develop your lean calorie burning muscles. Lifting heavy for all of us is different. Some of us, maybe it's 10 pounds, others maybe it's 30 pounds. You're going to start out at a certain weight because maybe you haven't worked out in forever, and then you're going to build it. But don't be afraid to lift heavy. Do it with the right technique, but don't be afraid. You're going to engage in fasted cardio or HIIT metabolic training. That fasted cardio is on the days, Mondays and Tuesdays, when we are in that HIIT or Tabata or sprint training. In the mornings, that's your fasted state, which we'll talk later about this week. If you can't, that's okay. You do what's good for your schedule. If you can't do it in the morning, you do it in the evening, you do it in the afternoon, whatever works for you. The other thing, ladies, is I want us to maintain a prepper mindset. It's going to be huge for your success. Having this community of women is very powerful. We all know that when we are encouraging one another and giving those positive vibes, it's very empowering, and it's making us all want to reach those goals. All of our goals are different. Some of us, it's to lose weight. Some of us to lose muscle or build muscle. Some of us to do both. Some of us, it's just for confidence. All of our goals are different, so we want to be supportive of that, but we also want to encourage one another. So be on the lookout throughout this round. Those of you that are participating and encouraging one another, there might be some prizes dropped in your mail for you because I appreciate your positivity. So be aware of that. The other thing is when we're talking about foods, because our bodies are different, somebody may want to eat a sweet potato as a carb. Somebody might want to eat an apple. It doesn't matter. Those are both good carbs. They're all different. So it's not a certain thing. Like, we're not on a specific eating plan because our goals are different, because our bodies are different. And that's what I love about the program, is that what you're eating maybe is probably going to be different than what I'm eating, but we're both going to be eating that whole food nutrition and getting those macros. But maybe you don't like sweet potatoes. I do. So just understand it's going to be different. It's not all going to look the same, and that's okay. All right, let's go over some of my expectations. Number one, I want you to keep me updated daily. You're going to post your macro screenshots every day to the thread. You need to tell me when you post those. I felt great. I had high energy. I had low energy. I was really hungry still. I don't know about to do tomorrow. I was stuffed. I was so full. I feel like I'm eating too much. You have to let me know. As your coach, I want to know all of this stuff so that I can continue to set you up for success. If I don't know it, I assume you're doing fine. So you just need to let me know. I want everyone to succeed. Bottom line, I don't want anybody to fail. I know how it feels to succeed in the program, and I want you all to have that same success. The other thing is, some of you all are coming from a low carb or a keto lifestyle and thinking that cardio training 5 or 6 days a week is the way to go. And I'm going to tell you right now, that's not what this program is about. We have to have a total mind shift change. We're trying to get the proper foods and getting the right macros and the right nutrients to fuel our bodies. And it may be a 30-minute workout. It may be a rest day. Please make that mind shift change. It may be hard for some of you, but that needs to be one of your goals, is to have that different mindset, that it's not all about cardio, and a calorie deficit. Not what this is about. Also, like I said before, you need to stay off the scale. Weigh yourself today, and then you can weigh yourself at the end, because that scale is not the indicator of your success. If you email me and tell me, I feel amazing, my clothes are fitting better, I feel leaner, I don't have that bloating feeling, I feel like I'm more in control, I can run around with my kids, but I've only lost a pound, you're out. Like, we can't handle it. We can't have that mindset. You have got to get off this scale. Those pictures, and I promise you, you follow the program, you're gonna see success. I'm pretty positive that when I did it, I maybe lost 2 pounds in 7 weeks, but I lost so many more inches, and that was way more important to me. My own coach She started a year and a half ago at 148, and a year later she was 154, and the pictures are incredible. It's totally different. So that pound, that number on the scale is not an indicator of your success. Also, you need to stay positive. Studies have actually shown that women who stay positive throughout a fat loss program are going to have far better results. So you have made the commitment, you've made the investment, you're going to stay positive. Our motto for the next 7 weeks is progress over perfection. One day you fall off, you get back up the next day, and you start over. It's not, oh, I'm going to wait till Monday. No, we're off that. It's progress over perfection. We're going to have a positive mindset. We're not going to beat ourselves down. We're going to set ourselves up for success, okay? I know all of you. I know some of you very well. So I do want to say that we are part of this Facebook community, and everyone has the same goal, well, different goals, but maybe some of us have the same questions. You need to post whatever you are thinking, commenting, or questions that you have. I don't want texts. I don't want Facebook messages, Instagram messages. I don't want any of those private messages, simply because somebody in this group probably has the same question or comment about something, and it needs to be put on our thread. So just remember that. I'm not trying to be mean. It's simply, I don't want 20 different messages of the same question that we could have asked on our Facebook page. So just understand that. You're not going to look stupid if you ask something. If something's already been asked and you ask it again, I don't care. But just put it to the thread. You will post, like I said, your macro, your daily macro or your macro screenshot to the daily thread. And then I will either comment on it or give it kind of a thumbs up that it looks great. I will either do that each night after the girls go to bed or in the morning before they wake up. Just be on the lookout for that. I don't have notifications set up, so I'm not going to be checking Facebook all day long. But you'll post that macro screenshot. I will respond. I will comment or something. Let's see. Again, if you haven't done so, please comment on the post about, your name, where you're from, what your goal is. We all want to get to know each other. Also, fill out that new client assessment if you haven't done so. And y'all, I just want you to know how excited I am for every one of you. This is going to be an amazing group of women. We are going to crush this. We are going into 2019 with an incredible positive mindset, and I'm so excited for each and every one of you. It's going to be amazing. I do want to let you know the rest of the week. So tomorrow I'm going to upload a video on MyFitnessPal. It's an instructional video on that. If you haven't downloaded the app, go ahead and do that. Wednesday, I will post a video on why we track macros instead of counting calories. Thursday will be a video on intermittent fasting. And Friday will be a video on our carb cycling. Anytime you post on Instagram or Facebook regarding the faster way to fat loss, please, we're going to use the hashtag faster way to fat loss with Whitney Hoffer. I mean, it was very generic. There wasn't a lot left. So just so that we can follow each other's success, and maybe we can go ahead and friend each other, get to know each other that way. But y'all, I'm excited. I cannot wait for the rest of the week. I can't wait for you all to crush it, and I hope you all have an incredible Monday.